Welcome to United Tools TV. I'm Dwayne from Oz Tool Talk. Tonight I'm here to tell you about the Dewalt DCH273 Brushless Rotary Hammer Drill. This is Dewalt's third rotary hammer drill, but their first brushless one, and boy are they getting some runtime on it. This unit is going to come with 5 amp hour batteries when you buy it in a kit, so that's how you're going to get such long runtime, big capacity battery and a brushless motor. Now, firstly I wanted to check the runtime on this unit, so I put a 16mm bit in it and I took it out, found a big piece of concrete, old concrete, set the depth stop to 100mm and just kept going in it until the battery ran out. I got 28 holes done with that single battery when it was fully charged, and as you can see that concrete has big chunks of hard rock in it, hard blue metal. So I thought that was a very good result. In fact, I'd go so far as to say is you probably won't find an 18-volt rotary hammer that will have better runtime than this. So definitely check out the Dewalt if you're looking for long runtime. It is also quite a powerful tool. 4600 beats per minute, BPM, and 2.1 joules per hit or per beat. So you times those two numbers together and that tells you how much power is being delivered from the tool to the concrete per minute. So that helps you compare with other models and such as well. So at 4600 BPM and 2.1 joules, that's fairly high. That puts it fairly high in the market for power to go with that really high runtime that I already talked about. Of course, your runtime is going to depend totally on what material you're working in and what size and what depth you're going. If you only want to do 10mm holes, then you're going to get way more done. If you're only going into Besser blocks or softer materials, you're going to get way more holes done. But this was a pretty extreme test to go over and over 16mm holes into really hard concrete with heaps of rock in it. So yeah, as I said, good result for Dewalt, I think, on that. Some other things to think about. The comfort of this tool is quite high for a rotary hammer drill. I really like it. One thing that I'm always looking for in a rotary hammer is to see the handle and the trigger in line with the drill bit, so that when you're pushing straight through the bit. This tool has it, and I like that. They've also put a fair bit of effort into reducing the fatigue you get from vibration. So the handle is quite protected from the motor and the hammer action by anti-vibration system in the handle here, and it actually does a pretty good job. Of course you're always going to feel it when you're drilling into masonry, but it does a pretty good job. I'm pretty happy with it. What else is there to say? The side handle here is a standard twist side handle, twist to tighten. Means you can put it away down the side very easily if you don't need it, or if you want to put it straight up. You can even take it right off and flip it around if you're a lefty and you want it on the other side. You need to loosen that handle in order to adjust the depth stop. So you've got the depth stop here as part of the side handle, so you loosen that off, then you can push it through and push it back. Once that side handle is tight, then the depth stop is set and you won't be moving it again. You might notice in here that I actually have a chisel bit in the tool. This hammer drill has 3 modes. It has standard hammer drilling mode for concrete and masonry. It has a standard drilling mode for drilling or driving in timber or steel, and it has a hammer only mode for chipping. So you can use this to chip away slag, the concrete after you've poured it, or to chip up tiles, things like that. That's a really nice feature to have in a rotary hammer drill that's only sort of more recently been making its way into the cordless versions. So I really like that. As for its capacity in wood or steel, you can look those up. For me, I don't really care. This tool is about masonry. 24mm is the rated size of this tool for concrete drilling, and I didn't have a 24mm bit, but I tested it with a 22mm bit, and it did that quite well. I went into an old slab, and yeah, it went through quite well. The bit wasn't new either, so I don't have any problems recommending this tool for its full capacity. Sometimes I do, and I think, oh, you know, they've rated it at 1 inch, but realistically I would never want to use it for more than 1 or 2 holes because it just takes so long or it's so uncomfortable. I'd be quite happy using 24 or 20mm bits in this quite regularly. So that's the tool. It comes with a belt hook for you know, putting it on your side when you're climbing ladders or whatever you want to do. But apart from that, it doesn't have that many bells and whistles, but as I said, it's got that chipping feature, which is really nice and I really like that. As you can see, it's actually not a very large tool. Considering that it's a premium full-size 18-volt rotary hammer drill, it's actually quite short in both directions. It's only 3.3 kilos, so that's quite good. The other thing I just want to mention is the chuck. It is a really nice, easy to use chuck. You pull it back to get the bit out, you drop the bit in, spin it around until it drops in. It's really easy. It should always be really easy, but it's not. It is with this tool. It's a nice chuck. It feels very good. So yeah, that is the Dewalt DCH273. There's also a DCH274, which is the same unit, but with a detachable head to put on a normal drill chuck as well. If you do a lot of masonry drilling and you want to be able to use it all day with long run time, the Dewalt is definitely worth a look. If you want to go check one of these out, head down to your local United Tools retailer. And thanks for watching. Tune in next time. Bye.